Tuesday. Welcome to Tuesday. Tuesday, work day. Working today. You guys by now will probably have realized that I have uploaded a supplemental video, if you will. 45, it's about 47, but 45 minutes of Fishbowl TV. Brook trout. I don't know. You guys, it's not really uploaded for you guys to watch. I'm just thinking that I can like maybe capitalize on the idea of, you know, people having like the fireplace on their TV or nature scenes on their TV. Well, here's some very therapeutic, calming brook trout just doing their thing, swimming around. Very relaxing. So watch it if you like, don't if you don't. And I'm going to get on with my day and continue knocking these jobs out and paying the bills, because that's what we do. Pay the bills. Well, the dogs are happy, and I'm off work, so that means that I'm happy. And we're about ready to eat dinner. It's so cheesy. Oh, jeez. And then I'm working in the back room, trying to get things done. And it's so strange in this house. It seems like every time you go to do something, whatever you're replacing that should just be nice and simple is messed up, man. So I'm getting it done, sweating in the process. But we're gonna eat dinner. Dinner. Dinner makes me happy. You make me happy. Phoenix makes me happy. The dogs dogs most of the time make me happy. The garden makes me happy.
Pretty easy to please. Is that what you're saying?
Don't let that get around.
Okay.
Are you coming back in? Oh, hey. Oh, hey!
No, bye.
Well, this is neat. This is something that people usually don't see. Going through the ring of light. Not the ring of doom. Oh, that looks really good. She has an ice water.
Strawberry watermelon.
Strawberry watermelon? Thanks. I'm really thirsty. I sweat a lot today. I know, TMI. So I think we've got like about a minute and a half of vlog material.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason why I did that was simply because I knew that we were going to be sitting down tonight and going over the comments and stuff of basically the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
Well, I mean, just kind of, this was the first time since Phoenix's mom and I split up that we have had them for this long consecutive. And it was so great. It was so amazing. And of course, you know, I don't want to talk about it too much because I'll get freaking emotional because, oh, I love my boy. And I really want to spend more time with him, but this was awesome. It was a great growing experience. We figured out that he liked fishing, which was great because you like fishing.
Yep.
I don't. I will go and I will support and I'll be quiet and I'll watch and I'll film.
Have you... I think that you would have enjoyed the cabin fishing if you could have done it.
Oh, you mean while we were down there?
Yeah.
Oh, you were getting bites all over the place.
Yeah.
I remember going fishing with my dad, and it was just dock fishing. And, oh, man, put the worm on the hook, cast it out, and of course I was a kid, so I had to have the bobber. Maybe I'd get a bite. I might have gotten a fish, but most of the time it was just sitting and sitting.
Well,
and sitting. You couldn't play music. I'm too young to drink. Too smart. Well, too young to smoke. My dad smoked, so he'd sit there and he'd smoke cigarettes, and that's what he would do when we fished. And
I remember I used to go fishing. I had my stuff to fish with, and I would bring a 6-pack of Budweiser and a pack of smokes. Smoke hanging out of my mouth.
Even when I smoked
back
cigarettes,
in the day,
I couldn't do that.
On the water you can because the wind is keeping the smoke in your face. But How horrible is that?
Oh, it was horrible. I'm so glad. If you guys do smoke, try to quit. It's the best thing for your pocketbook and your health. And your health pocketbook later on.
We totally derailed there.
I know we did.
We went fishing with Phoenix, and the cabin fishing where he learned you couldn't have asked for a better circumstance. The camping trip that we took on the weekend, he did try to fish, and those little trout in the creek are really, really
smart, temperamental,
cautious.
Oh yeah.
I want to say they were there. There was lots there. He got lots on film. Caught them that way, but
they were pretty good size too, for what they were.
A red band trout.
Red band trout.
I think that's what it was.
Huh. Yeah, I know. This whole time I've been trying to get to YouTube to look up comments, and it hasn't been working. Yeah, because I know that we've got a bunch of comments to go through, and thank you guys for your patience. We haven't exactly been too one-on-one with you guys, and I've kind of missed that. But there's a lot of stuff going on. So home improvement stuff tonight. I got a bunch done tonight that we need to get rolling on this. So I just did it. There's much more to do, and if you want to talk while I'm doing this, that's fine, because I don't know what I'm doing. Josh Bryant, you really don't want to know how my day was. Positive note, I ended it watching your vlog. The looks Angie gives you sometimes makes me bust up laughing. Much needed, thanks. You're absolutely welcome, and I hope that your day ended up at least turning out.
When was this? Today.
Today, yeah.
No.
And then also, I did get your email too. He gave us some more definition or
wow.
things for the vlog
That's
that
awesome.
I put in.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for doing that, because that's something else that's on my list to try and do, because I want to go for the record. I want to enter that, and I can't do that if we don't have definitions. Or I keep saying definitions. Descriptions. Yeah, of every single vlog. So if you guys are interested, if you want to help out, the Facebook page, there's a pinned post there that shows the days that we need. Pick some days and submit them. I do keep them pretty updated. Mon E, praying for the gentleman's health. That is an awesome poster. Thank you. I love the poster. And as far as the gentleman's name is Randy, and he's very, very receptive to me asking about the Goonies and everything. But he's also an older gentleman now. He's been retired for 14 years, so he said that, obviously the Goonies is, 35 years old now. Just had his 35-year anniversary, a couple years ago. So 35 is 38 years, something like that. I don't know exactly, but I'm really trying to gather this information, and I am totally not the type of person to be pushy or put someone off or out of their element. I really want to appease everybody, but I still want to get this information so that, yeah. So I'm trying to do it diligently, and we'll follow up with them next week and see what happens. Triv 27. This is actually really cool. Yesterday I asked you guys, what did you do? And you said, Triv, Monday I went to work and got stuck staying late to finish a hot order. Stopped at the bank to order new checks because all mine are void at the end of the month. Another bank bought out my local bank, so the routing numbers are changing. I'm surprised you still use checks. I'm very surprised at that, Todd. I was going to stop at the insurance office, dang it, to see about setting up a homeowner's policy, but they were already closed, so I stopped today. Speaking of stopping today I stopped at the licensing office, and I extended the temporary license on Anne because it expired the 1st of August, and I still don't have the personalized plates yet. So we're still waiting for them, so they gave me a free extension. And the only reason why that's important is to park it out front on the city right away. It has to be a licensed vehicle, and if it's not, then they can ticket or tow. So I want to make sure I stay in the up and up. You say you finally went home and then hauled the fancy hammock out to the backyard and hung it on the frame. Then vegetated for almost 3 hours watching the stars come out while listening to a couple of my regular shows. Saw an amazing shooting star around 10:30 and took that as a sign it was time to pack up and go inside. Seriously thought it was probably the best shooting star I've ever seen. It was long-lasting with a long, broad tail, and it just plowed across the sky heading south-southwest. Did the hairs on your neck stand up?
Will you see the big ones streak across?
Yeah, because I've seen big, maybe not as big as that one, but I've seen a couple, like, magnificent shooting stars from one side of the sky to the other and leaving a trail that's lasted for a long time. And when you think about that, and you think about, like, how small we are, and if that were to land somewhere, like, you know, where was it? Arizona, right? Crater Valley, or is that Utah, or wherever Crater Valley's at. I don't know my geography. But I visited that as a kid. To know that big old holes can be blown in the earth.
You were there as a kid and you don't know where it is?
No. I was young. I was like 5. Anyway. What? Marie Winton, to answer your question, what I did on Monday, I went to Spirit Halloween and did some shopping. Yay! I bought the Sam from Trick or Treat greeter. He holds a bowl for candy or whatever. I've decided that since I crochet a bunch and love all things spooky every day, that he's going to be my yarn bowl to hold balls of yarn while I crochet. I love it. And I said, that's awesome. And then you said, I said balls. That's awesome. I don't want to get stuck on yesterday's vlog, and I don't want this to be like 20 minutes, which is probably...
It's already 20 minutes.
No, it's not already 20 minutes.
I think it is.
No.
You were just on that one.
I know. I'm messing up all over the place. You haven't even looked at...
I haven't even seen this one.
At the vlogs. Halloween for I love seeing all the wild animals, so cool, and also think it's great that Phoenix likes to interact with Angie's son TJ. Yeah, so your son TJ is 21?
He will be.
Okay.
In like a week?
Okay.
2 weeks?
Oh, wow.
2 weeks.
Okay, so he'll be 21 2 weeks, and the whole thing, Snapchat, the whole mushroom thing. So Angie used to, loves...
I used to walk all the time, every night with the dog, and my son didn't like me going by myself, so he would always say that he was coming with me, and that's wonderful. And we would go, we had all these trails, these wooded trails in behind our house. They've been on the vlogs before, those trails.
Yeah, yep.
And there's lots of mushrooms out there, and every time I'd see a mushroom, I'd stop to take a picture of it, and he'd be like, what is it with you and mushrooms? Why are you always taking pictures and videos of mushrooms? And I was like, I don't know, I just really like them. So then every time he'd see them or see me stop, he'd be like, oh God, another mushroom. And then I would see them without him, and I would send him a snap and say, look, TJ, mushrooms. And then it's kind of evolved from that.
And now when Phoenix is out...
Now Phoenix is always like, look, a mushroom, quick, get your phone so we can show TJ.
That's so cute. Vlog Soup time-lapse was freaking awesome. I love fish. I love the fish cam. The reason why is because we're getting to watch this ecosystem work. These fish are going about their daily lives while you guys are above the surface camping and doing your thing. I don't know, it's just cool to me. I love watching nature just do its thing. So you really like the video then, probably. And if you watch the video, the fish video, there are little periwinkles. That's the long...
They look like sticks crawling around in the water.
They do. They look like sticks, but they're actually covered with tiny little rocks. That's their, like, cocoon or something like that. But they will sit there and they will, like, crawl up on the stump behind and do all sorts of weird stuff. So that was something else that's kind of neat to see. And then this concerned me. She said, I do want you to know that I'm very disappointed to find out that you actually put the dogs in the front yard and they do not, in fact, have teleportation abilities. So please convey my disappointment to the dogs.
I haven't seen the vlog, so I have no idea what that's pertaining to.
When we first got here, I didn't film us first getting here, but I put the dogs in the yard, and then I filmed us coming in. It's like, no, the dogs weren't already in the yard, which was funny. Joachim Jean Svensson. I said before, I'll say it again, what a nice campsite. Looks like you really do enjoy your little camping vacation. The spot looks so awesome with a lot of trails and creek to explore. You know, it's, to me, that spot like has it all. It's not a stream that you can swim in, but there's a water feature. You hear it at night. It's very soothing at night. There's a little bit of clearing there. There's trees during the day, so if it rains, there's a little bit of protection. There's protection from the sun.
Yeah. Place to put the hammock.
Yeah, place to put the hammock. A place to park. It's just a really cool spot. It's off the beaten path, so there's not a whole lot of traffic that goes by. And I don't know. We're gonna go out and we're gonna explore and try to find spots like closer to home. But
it's hard. We might not find anything closer to home though, because the closer you get to the coast, the more people are trying to find places, and unfortunately, the more garbage there is. It's disgusting, is what it is.
Sad. It is so sad. Tony Frederickson, you really put a lot into the last day camping video. Love it. Great outro too. Thanks. Matt Dirksen. Thank you. Dirksen. Am I the only one that did the Ric Flair? Whoa! When Troy said "Nature Boy." That's a wrestling thing.
Oh, okay.
Ireland through my Linsmore. Hey guys, the campsite is really cool. Always hard to leave. Enjoy your vacation with your mom. Phoenix. Camping is so cool, guys. I miss it.
I miss it already. We only just put it all away.
I know. Ugh. I gotta find a job to where you camp. Let's become park rangers.
Okay.
Ben Massey, awesome time lapse. So this campsite near where you went, Troy, as a youngster with your parents, did you pan for gold in that stream? Yes, this is very close. It's the same stream. It is very close to the
same stream, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. It's a tributary to the stream that used to go by my parents' campsite, and we used to. My dad and I and my mom, but she wouldn't pan or do anything. She'd just go and relax. But my dad and I would go and we would dredge, and we would pan for gold, and we would sluice for gold, and we'd spend so much time doing that, and then we'd get like dust. That's all that's up there is just dust. There's no nuggets up there. My dad almost found a nugget. A nugget, I think, is classified as a certain amount of grains. It's not an ounce. An ounce gold nugget is a big nugget, but I can't remember what constitutes. He almost found one. He found a big piece of gold, but it was not quite a nugget, and that was a rarity. Mariah Lundquist, on actress. That time lapse was epic. Thank you. And I can't remember where I saw it. Oh, Van Nile NSX, you guys should watch the classic 1987 movie Harry and the Hendersons. I didn't know that took place in the Wenatchee National Forest.
Oh.
So maybe we should watch that with them. Can you make a note of that?
I will see if we can find it to watch.
Okay, Harry
I
and
don't
the
know
Hendersons.
if you'll like it.
Oh, really? Have you seen it?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh.
I'm never really amazed by that, like, oh, this was filmed here, because where I'm from, like, everything's filmed there. We used to get notices all the time in our mailboxes. We're going to be filming on your street. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah. So Maple Ridge, British Columbia, so many things. Supernatural, so many different programs are
lots of
filmed
Netflix films, and there's a lot of.
We'll be watching a movie, and she'll be. In fact,
there's the bridge, and here's this. And
the
here's
100 that we just wrapped up watching. A lot of that was in British Columbia.
Yeah.
And we actually saw some places that we were like, didn't we hike there?
Yeah.
So, okay, Walter Holbury, maybe a Bigfoot path, LOL. You guys live in the Pacific Northwest, which is Bigfoot country. Unless Bigfoot wears, like, hiking shoes, there's two distinct sets of hiking boots on that path. Again, which was really weird. And I can't remember where it was, but Sean Clonch asked me, he said, hey, we were always going to go camping. When are we going to do that? as my old next door neighbor. So, I don't know. Talk to me. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I want to cough. Thank you. And that's it. We're going to wrap it up. Yeah, that's it.
We're not caught up yet.
There's so much to catch up on. We could be doing this all night. And frankly, I want to go to bed.
All right.
So, if we did not get to your question over the last couple of, the last 2 weeks, if we missed you for whatever reason and you guys want to, post it in the comments down below tonight and we'll wrap this up and we'll do it tomorrow. So, please, if it's important enough to ask, it's important enough to ask again.
If it's important enough that they had to ask twice, shouldn't it have been important enough for you to respond the first time?
All right. Happy hunting, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.